This week on City News, we've been discussing school safety, asking government officials and doctors the questions families have wanted answers to. As parents let go of their child's hand today or watch them walk out the door this week, many are wondering what the weeks and months ahead will bring.
I hope it stays the way it is right now. You know, they go to school every day like normal kids, normal life.
For some parents, the conversation heading out today included words of caution.
Telling him to sanitize, we have everything ready, another extra mask.
Keep safe.
Not to share his lunch, to not to give hugs, to keep distance, to listen to whatever the teacher tells him.
If families are nervous, they have good reason. Today, Ontario's Medical Association, which represents 43,000 doctors and medical students in the province, spoke about the COVID-19 risks for this school year, with unvaccinated teachers and education workers currently being allowed back into classrooms as the more transmissible Delta variant makes its way through our communities.
It's also critical that our teachers and education workers are fully vaccinated. No one wants to see our young people suffer from the effects of COVID, and in the worst case, fighting for their lives on ventilators in the ICU.
TDSB trustees mandated vaccines for all Toronto teachers, though rules and a policy still haven't been completed and likely won't be released until next week at the earliest. Province-wide unvaccinated teachers must take 2 rapid antigen tests per week. For the first time, PCR tests will be made available to staff, students, and their families who have symptoms, though calls for rapid take-home tests for students have repeatedly been turned down by the provincial government. The safety policies from last year, like physical distancing, hand washing, and masks, are back. As for new measures in schools, ventilation and air filtration has been the focus.
We have more than 14,000 HEPA air filters in all occupied classrooms right across the TDSB. Ventilation systems have been maximized to make sure that they're running at peak efficiency. So we're doing a number of things on the health and safety front to make sure that we're keeping our students and staff safe.
Though before the national anthem even began this morning, Toronto students were learning that extracurricular activities are on ice for the time being. That order coming down from Toronto Public Health.
We'll have to see what the state of the pandemic is a few weeks from now, where the Delta variant stands. So there's still some questions that we'll need to answer at the end of the month, but we're hoping that we can resume some sort of extracurriculars later in the fall.
The news, another blow, especially for high school students.
All the fall sports, no, we're not going to have any of that, which is quite the bummer.
It's our last year at high school, so it's kind of sad we're missing out on all those extracurriculars.
And Toronto appears to be the only board and health unit taking this step. Today, Peel's medical officer of health said that they will not be canceling extracurriculars for now, but will closely be watching trends and numbers in case further action is needed.